Hello everyone, I'm back after a whole week. So on this channel, today is Wednesday, April 19th, 2023 at 2:04 p.m. in the afternoon. So on the last video on my targeted by the Psych World backup channel, that video I explained in detail why I was wrongfully striked on this account on my Candy Grand Prix channel. They waited until after I mentioned that that my channel is eligible to start receiving royalties or revenue from, being monetized. And that's when they took an old video and swooped in and got an old video from last year taken down. So they want to try to make me fearful of them. So if any of my supportive subscribers who care, if any of y'all care, then from April 12th last week all the way until today, I guess I'll lose out on monetization. I have over 60 videos uploaded, and I didn't have that space on my phone to, transfer all those videos to over here. Excuse me. So, excuse me. If y'all want to, my supportive subscribers who care, y'all can go on my targeted by the Psych World backup channel and see a week's worth of gang stalking, talk and activity of what's been going on. So yeah, my it's like, so I even in the most recent video of the targeted by the Psych World backup channel, you see the yellow icon, on the channel, you see the yellow icon that says targeted by the Psych World for Jesus Christ. That channel. So that channel is, where I've been talking all week about what's going on. So if you have spare time or you're on your hands, or if you want to catch up, you can go on that channel and catch up what you've been missing, if I'm important to you, if I matter to you, if my life matters to yours. I mean, if my life matters to you, if you want to, you can look on the video section, the shorts section, and also, I didn't do any live streams, no live streams last week. No, not on that channel. But you can look on the video section, the shorts section, and also you can look at the community posts. I think I have about 4 community posts. So remember, I kept on saying that that I wanted to show y'all audio proof of the gang stalkers trying to sex traffic me. Well, the fact that I was able to do like a screen recording. So if you look on the Targeted by the Psych World backup channel, I have 3 videos. See, y'all noticed I did 3 like this, right? 3. I didn't do 3 like that. I did 3 like this. So, you know, I didn't try to be satanic and do that, you know, like how they, but 3 videos, you know. So, I mean, I have more videos and more evidence. I meant to say, you know, not videos. I meant to say, more audio evidence of the proof that they're trying to they want to sex traffic me, and I can't believe that I'm going through this. I can't believe that people want to do this to me. So hold up. So so the fake Darnell Williams perk. The whole time I was on wrongful, undeserved suspension on this channel. He harassed me on YouTube for a whole week. And this morning, after I uploaded the last video on the main, I'm sorry, not the main one, the Targeted by the Psych World backup channel. This morning was the first morning in a couple of weeks that he went back to harassing me on using my twin sister's pictures and harassing the fuck out of me on TikTok. And I told y'all what he did. He fraudulently and illegally found out, at least, I didn't even say that I found the place on Craigslist. I said nothing about finding a place on Craigslist, but all I said simply that this $540 place in South Texas, and then he found out the exact rental office where I rent from, and then he posted up pictures of the ad. Like he would post up picture of an ad. Of the ad from the rental company. He posted up the picture of the ad with the picture on it. You know the picture that was on the Craigslist ad. He took a picture, a screenshot of it, and then put it in his YouTube profile with the exact address of the rental office where I'm renting from. And then, you know, he also tried, I shut that account down. And so then he tried to, tried a different address of where he thinks the exact house that I'm staying at. And I'm like, you keep getting it wrong. So it's like, I don't even know how he found out that and he made a fake troll, ad on Craigslist, and it's like these people who act like they hate you and calling you vapid. Is it vapid or vapid? Because I never heard it pronounced. But if the online perps they've been stalking me for years, but and they're after my soul. And as I said, I promise you, Marcel Thibodeau is the real name, and I don't even think that's a real name. That's another fake name too, because he wants to remain undetected. But you a coward. You got all this fuck shit to say about me, but you won't even show your face or your real name. You keep on doing all this dirty shit undetected, but guess what? God in heaven is watching everything all of us do. So I've been in an emotionally depressive state all week, last week. So I think that they were that mad at me, you know, because they gave me 15, probably more than that now, at least 20 thumbs down on the previous video on this channel, and that was the last video that I was able to upload, was me leaving the me doing a video, you know, trying to ask for help at the DMV, and I had been crying out for help for a few days before that. So I got my Texas driver's license switched over. I was able to get a lot of my Social Security switched out. I was able to get a lot of my Social Security business straightened out. That's what I meant to say. I meant to get my social. Well, I can't even talk. I'm so nervous on this account because I gotta walk on eggshells on my own channel and watch what I say on my own fucking channel. Like, I don't have any freedom or liberty to say what I want and expose truth on my own channel. So this is my first video since being wrongfully on strike. And I can't really go into detail on this channel because, you know, everything's very sensitive right now. So I have it on the other channel, the Talking About a Psych World backup channel. So the previous video before this one, where I was talking about, you know, you know, trying to get help with money to get the driver's license. Plus, because, you know, in order to get food stamps and stuff, how can I get Texas food stamps with an Ohio license? Can I? I don't think I could. So I was able to get my Texas license, and I've been documenting everything that's been going on, you know, with the perping. So the Social Security people helped me, you know, get my information straight, but it seemed like they still have a mistake on my P.O. box. So since the online perps, the online community, you know, no matter how much I try, y'all be saying Candy be telling on her business. No, it's y'all be stalking and following me and spreading my fucking business. So so the fake Donnell Williams perp, and I don't think his real name is even Marcel Thibodeau. And then the police will laugh you off because they're like, if you don't know who this person truly is, you know, if you don't know who this, then we can't help you or we can't do nothing. But the fake Donnell Williams perp or Marcel Thibodeau, whatever his name is, I want to see him behind bars. And, you know, I want to see him fucking suffer. And all you online perps and in person, I want to see you motherfuckers suffer. And shit won't be fun. Destroying people's lives won't be funny anymore. So in the most recent video on my on my Talking About a Psych World backup channel, is where I explain the reason why the gang stalking network wrongfully got my channel. I'll go into more detail, you know, explain why they got my channel wrongfully striked. Because they waited till the money was starting to roll in. But they profiting off of millions from me. But they're like, how dare that Candy profit off of 1 cent from exposing the truth about us? So they're trying to take down, you know, another avenue of income for me. So, yeah, they're trying to take down another avenue of income from me. you know, but I like that caught me by surprise and put me like in another state of psychological, mental, and emotional depression. And they've been like attacking my TikTok videos. They've been striking my TikTok videos left and right also. Like, damn, they're blocking me from getting the truth out. So, you know, I guess this is, you know, heavy spiritual warfare that I can't battle by myself. I can't fight this on my own. But I'm trying. Y'all call me the coward, but I am one disabled female. Disabled single female. By myself. Battling against a whole fake gang army. I got more haters than supporters. And former supporters drank the hate candy Grand Prix called Kool-Aid. They even some former target individuals who turn perp and then lie and say that, oh, I got out of gang stalking by turning to Jesus Christ and then all my problems went away. Bullshit. You fucking lying. So now you think, oh, I'm a chosen one because I beat gang stalking. No, it doesn't work like that. It's a whole battle. And that's why the Bible talking about, you know, endure to the end so you'll be saved. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. But if I died right now, I would go fry in hell. I ain't got no control over that. Well, maybe I do. You know, people say, well, you choose your own actions. But, you know, a lot of times if they manipulate you to flip and go off and lash out on them and stuff, you know. But it's worse because I actually have the Tourette's condition and hypersensitive ears and everything. So, they got so many people who just want to see you fail. So, I've been so depressed that, you know, been too depressed to leave the house or take a bath or take a shower. I mean, here's the bathroom right here. But another thing that frustrated and discouraged me from taking a shower is because they manipulate the shower temperature and force me to be wrongfully punished with take a lukewarm shower and won't allow me to have a hot shower to take. And you know, that was like discouraging for me, you know, but I promised myself that today I would make sure I, you know, try to pick myself back up. And I was supposed to do it last night. Pick myself back up. And, you know, try to take care of myself. And not let the gang stalking network program, you know, ruin me psychologically, mentally, emotionally, everything. Spiritually, financially, physically, everything. So, also, you know, on the Targeted by the Psych World backup channel, please look at least the 4 or 5 previous community posts on that channel as well. If or whenever you have free spare time. And I'm glad only a few people cared enough to find me on that channel, but nobody on this channel really came and asked, well, hey, Candy, are you okay? What happened to you? You know, or is everything, like, people didn't even come on this channel and check up on me. But only a few of them actually found me on my Targeted by the Psych World backup channel. You know, I couldn't even post community posts on here. I couldn't I mean, the only thing I was able to do on this channel while I wrongfully striked is for me to press the like button on other people's channels and comment and put in watch later, but I wasn't allowed to save videos to my playlist. And I couldn't update a community post, and I couldn't update the I couldn't do any videos. I couldn't do any live streams. So YouTube wrongfully rejected my appeal, and it was probably a perp behind that account. They rejected my appeal immediately and reversed it on me and falsely lied and said that I was the one that was doing the harassment and online bullying. But I report the fuck out of these online perps who got all these slander videos about me, and their fake videos and channels are invincible and cannot get taken and will not get taken down. But the only way to silence me, I mean, as I said, the Profess Targeting Individual program has made me to be stronger and more courageous. That I fight back now. Because throughout the years, I've been told that I'm easy pushover. So now I'm older, wiser, I could see the truth better. I was more blind back then. Blind and ignorant. Now I'm awakened and more of a threat. And you got to be a fake T.I. perp to say, well, stop being a threat or don't be a threat. Why would you say don't be a threat? And all I'm doing is just showing what y'all doing. So, it's always the victim with the reactive abuse always get wrongfully punished, while the perpetrator, the narcissistic perpetrator, is the one who gets to be falsely glorified and praised as the victim. It's okay for them to be the victim, but you can't be the victim. And they act like as if being a victim is a badge of honor and praise for them. But if you consider a victim, then they make like you deserve the badge of shame to be called yourself a victim. Even if you've been raped, you're not allowed to call yourself a victim. But the guy who raped you can be applauded as the victim if you stabbed the shit out of him and killed him in cold blood after he raped you. Oh, now he's the fucking victim now. Praised as the victim. And then when you defended yourself, now all of a sudden you're the psycho. But if you didn't kill him or do something, then you're the fool who let it happen. That you allowed it. But guess what? I ain't letting no dudes up in this house. I ain't making friends with nobody. I don't even think I'll let any so-called females in this house for any so-called friendship. I ain't inviting nobody over here for dinner. Because you want to falsely claim you're a targeted individual, but you ain't got no videos, no pictures, no nothing. You ain't got no video. And then when people come up in my house, the first thing they want to do is snoop through all my shit and try to be like, oh, what are you doing with this almost empty can of peanut butter? Motherfucker, is halfway full. What you mean almost empty? Oh, what are you doing with this? Oh, throw that away. And then they throw it away themselves. It's like they come in my house and steal total control over my house. People can't even come in my house and fucking respect me in my own damn house. And people with a narcissistic personality, they'll take and throw all your belongings away. And then another narc would do victim blaming and say, because you let him, and I don't feel sorry for you, and you're not a victim. And then they'll say, you're the narcissist for trying to gain sympathy. And I'm like, I ain't trying to gain sympathy. I'm just expressing what's going on. So don't expect no. I ain't letting nobody up. No company. I won't invite company over here. You ain't gonna rape me. They already raping me against my consent, psychologically, mentally, emotionally, and electronically, and financially. Excuse me. So oh man. So the perps already found out that I live near Victoria, Texas. So I might as well just fucking say it, you know. So but the fake Darnell Williams perp, through the Craigslist post, he found out the precise city, the small town that I'm staying in. You know, like I felt like this is violation of the highest order. Like as I said, these online perps, they can get away with so much. And I got proof and evidence. But y'all keep on saying shut up and ignore him. This motherfucker got my life on the line. How can you ignore somebody that's trying to sex traffic you? How about y'all do me a favor and go on a channel called Black Girl Unlost? Why the fuck are y'all taking this human trafficking shit lightly? There was a black woman, 36 years old, got shot and killed. Her and her baby died. They say days before she was about to snap, crackle, pop. And 3 black boys, young enough to be her, just about young enough to be her son. Her kids. 3 19-year-old boys shot and killed a pregnant 36-year-old woman. This morning in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, close to my hometown, New Orleans, they shot and killed her. At 12:30 this morning, on a Wednesday morning. So don't tell me no fucking shut up and ignore the perps. If I end up fucking missing or dead, y'all got blood on, I'm fucking telling y'all got blood on your hands. I ain't playing. How can you not take sex trafficking or human trafficking of any kind and gang stalking? Why are y'all taking this shit lightly? They are out here trying to fucking kill us. And y'all want to say ignore, don't let it bother you. And even when you do ignore them, they find harsher tactics to fuck with you. Or they do something more destructive and more destructive and more damaging. And the fake Darnell Williams perp, he bragged about how he called Dairy Queen, and he called the Dollar General, and that he called the rental office, and that he called the post office and told them about me. He probably used the smear campaign Minister to Pensacola, videos against me. And that's what his favorite thing he likes to show. And the online person, it probably was him who manufactured that fake video to smear me. But those videos I can't get them taken down. Oh, I've reported those videos and they never get taken down for harassment or nothing like that. I've even reported comments. They still there. So I fucking gave up. Because whoever's behind the making the fake decisions on appeals and everything, with the YouTube, they know who targets are, I guess. I must have, like, I guess on every form of social media, you must have like a red flag or something to notify them, oh, that this person is a so-called terrorist or whatever. So I was forced to miss out on at least a whole week's worth of money. And y'all telling me go out and get a job. I mean, at the Cricket Wireless place was where I went last week, and the perps were pulling up. Like, it was right next to the driver's license place. The Cricket place, the perps were pulling off shortly, right when I was walking towards, trying to walk into the building to go get the job interview. And I'm like, well, I almost wanted to turn right back around and cancel the interview, because what's the point in wasting my time going to the interview? And the girl had her mind, it was a girl looked like she was young enough to be my child, and she had her mind made up to not fucking hire me. She had her mind made up to not hire me. So, hey, I tried. But the online gang stalkers want to talk about, Candy quit 2 jobs willingly. Or Candy quit this. Or she did this, she did that. No. They perked me off whatever job. Or they would do this or do that, you know. Or set me up and make up lies on me. And falsely accuse. But, you know, with the Avis job, they finally let me drive, but then they treated me like I didn't have the mentality to work. So, I mean, the gang stalkers play games like bully, harass, and taunt you and tell you go get a job, go to get a job. And then when they find out you got a job, they'll be like, well, you don't want to work and we're going to take your job. We're going to get your job taken away. And it's like, none of your business. I'm not a fucking child. I'm going to be 40 this year. Yeah, you know, and y'all, and for y'all, I mean, it seemed like maybe y'all need to go to the worst prison in the world. Y'all need to go to the most strict prison and the cruelest prison of the fucking world. That as close to the pits of hell that you can get. And I bet you it would be a humbling experience for y'all. I mean, if you think you got the authority to stalk a stranger who never even fucking did you anything. Stalk, harass, and follow a stranger who never even fucking did you anything. So, shucks. I mean, but I guess people want to condition you to not take your own life seriously by telling you to ignore your gang stalking and don't take it seriously. And, you know, when the Bible tells us to be sober and be vigilant, you know, and be watchful and all, you know, telling us to watch out for their tactics. Stay on the watch. You know, so even the night before last, the fake Darnell Williams made a fake account called Menace to New Orleans and said, we own you, Candy. We own you. No, you do not own me. You don't even know me. You do not know me. You think you do, but you don't know me. You don't know Candy Grand Prix. All you know about me is the smear campaigns and lies that you heard about me. But you do not know the true, authentic, real Candy Grand Prix. But I'm showing you the real Candy Grand Prix. And I'm the same off camera and on camera. Because if I was different off camera than on camera, then what will happen is, you know, if I had a secret hidden lifestyle, y'all would have nothing y'all could condemn me about. Y'all even condemn me about what I do in my videos. But, you know, they always want to try to hunt for something to criminalize me about. Candy got caught doing this. Candy got caught doing that. If what I did is such criminal, lock me up. Lock me up. So I was trying to keep it secret, but I might as well say it. You know, the perps fucking found out, and the fake Darnell Williams perp bragged about making sure that I will be back on the streets by next month. So I'm like, I showed on my other channel about how somebody gifted me with something, you know, one of my subscribers had gifted me, and she let me pick out whatever I wanted on a website, and she paid for it and had it shipped over here. So what am I going to do with my brand new toaster oven and crock pot and towels and everything? What am I going to do if I have to be back on the streets again? But you know what? I mean, I don't know. But there are some professed Christians that will say, we cancel that assignment in Jesus' name. No, you will not be homeless on the streets. You will, you know, you're going to stay there as long as the Lord lets you, or you're going to stay there, you'll stay there as long as you want or something. But yeah, they say that, you know, we cancel these assignments of the enemy in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Or something like that. You know, so as I said, these perps think that they got the power that they think that they can outdo God's plans, or try to reverse God's plan, or think they got more power than God's plans. So, I've been praying a little bit, you know, but I've been suffering deep depression, very depressed. But, you know, I need to take a shower, brush my teeth, and wash my hair. And so I was able to get a little bit of back pay for my Social Security. Not the Social Security, I meant to say SSI checks. The SSI, but I don't think they gave me back everything, because it seemed like they gave me only about 8 or 9 months worth of SSI, which is a small amount. They gave only 8 or 9 months of that money back. And I was supposed to have had some appointment over the phone, but they never called me back. And so, I mean, I was supposed to have had an appointment over the phone, but they never called me back. And also, I applied for food stamps, but I mean, I submitted the application without the documents because I didn't know what all the documents I needed. But I need to try to figure out a way, what documents do I need, or, you know, how do I finish setting up the application, or do I have a case, or what's going on? Is anybody going to call me back? I haven't found out anything at all yet. So that Cricket Wireless, I think they decided to not hire me. And the temp service where I had to do the fingerprinting, and one of them where I had to do the fingerprinting in Cincinnati, they called me earlier today and called me in to tell me that for me to be ready for work. And I'm like, damn, oh man, because I already moved to Texas. Like, damn. So she said, well, if you ever come back to Cincinnati, you got a job waiting for you. A job opportunity waiting for you, you know. But I ain't got no housing waiting for me. So when I was in Cincinnati, I felt kind of bad because it seemed like as if they made it like it's easier to get services and the housing is better in Kentucky than in Ohio. Like, just right across the river. I'm like, damn, services were way better. And they're like, well, you already a Ohio resident, so we can't serve you here in Kentucky. And I'm like, oh, well, you're homeless in Cincinnati, but I'm like, I could come over to Kentucky. Oh no, you already a Cincinnati resident. You got it on your license. So I'm like, damn, I didn't know. But I got a place here in Texas. So so since the perps they freaking beat me at my own doggone game, my game at trying to keep quiet. The perps find out everything, and I was still at the Birch Hill Suites Hotel, the extended stay, and Blue Ash, Cincinnati, when the fake Darnell Williams perp came and harassed me and said that I called up 18 places in Texas and told them and warned them about you and told them about you. Like, Darnell, you really glad to go to hell, aren't you? Or Marcel, whatever your fucking name is. For him to call himself Darnell Williams, he must have multiple personalities. So, yeah, I mean, you really think somebody's life is a game, and you're sitting there destroying people's lives and playing with other people's lives, and as I said, I hope they catch this guy, whoever he is. I hope that they catch him, because if his name is not Marcel Thibodeau, then it seemed like as if he would be further harder to detect or find. I don't even know if the police can trace back those calls, because he's been using fake text now numbers. And if that was him posing as Alice Dark, and him possibly posing as Cynthia Burns and her giving me harassing messages. Well, if that wasn't Cynthia Burns, then I owe Cynthia Burns a big fat apology. But Cynthia Burns listened to the fake Q the Realm perp lie on me and slander me. And she believed the Q the Realm perp lying on me. And then I got mad. Like Cynthia Burns and a Targeted Journey, maybe they didn't know, but they agreed with and believed Q the Realm's fake videos and lies about me. But Q the Realm is not even somebody that's been targeted, but she's a perp pretending to be targeted, pretending to be part of the TI community. So Q the Realm is being guided by some white male handler in the background while she's perping and smirking and laughing and thinking shit is funny. I don't even know you. I don't keep up with you. I don't know you, but everything she's been doing to me, she reversed it on me and lied and said that I did it to her. So fake TI perps love to lie and say, well, I was talking about how perps were about to hit me with a car this morning, and then Candy come hours later and said she was about to get hit with a car. Well, I got my footage. Where's yours? You making up shit. So, if that wasn't Cynthia Burns calling from South Carolina numbers harassing me, then I really apologize. But I know one thing, though. Cynthia Burns was one of those so-called targeted individuals that when she got into a car accident, she quit doing videos. Me and her only got to talk like once or twice on the phone trying to connect. And I understand that her phone was heavily hacked or sabotaged or whatever, you know, but it's been some miscommunication and misunderstanding. But, you know, I felt bad that Cynthia Burns and A Targeted Journey, you know, were gullible enough that they didn't even care to go and investigate or research. They just, you know, I think I even saw A Targeted Journey. She commented on my twin sister's videos too, full of lies about me. But A Targeted Journey, she donated like once or twice, you know, but it's like, damn, y'all... It's like y'all joining them too. Like, it got me confused, you know. But I apologize for such miscommunication and misunderstanding from anybody in the so-called TI community. But people like the ones I always talk about, narcissistic, control freak, fake TI perps, who I've been feuding, actually arguing and going back and forth with, or people I've been bitter about. Yeah, I've been bitter. Mad. The ones who betrayed and turned against me and then start to think that they can do perp activity as a way to punish me and teach me a lesson. Y'all, you a perp. You know what the fuck you doing. Because why the hell would you even side with wickedness against another righteous person just because y'all have a misunderstanding or argument? And then what you do is you want to go all out with defending and agreeing with the people trying to sex traffic me. And also attack my finances and falsely accuse me of being a scammer just like everybody else. I finally got this place to live. And the fake Darnell Williams perp and other perps are making threats to destroy it already. I mean, this town right here, this small town, you know, it's so small that they say that the town is 3 miles. The size of the town is just 3 miles. That's how tiny it is. So I'm not going to say anything else, you know, but I guess the perps, I mean, so it's like, if I publicize footage of my gang stalking, I could get kicked out of here like any hotel. Which make them feel like they can fuck with and harass me even more. And like I'm supposed to just tolerate this abuse and not allowed to say nothing. So it's like, I'm scared to go out and, like, my $140 tax refund is, you know, coming tomorrow. And I'm scared to buy any clothes tomorrow because I'm afraid to buy anything really tomorrow. Because, you know, I'm afraid to go and buy, like, more, like, dresses, socks, bras, panties or whatever, just to end up, for me to try to buy more dishes, just for me to end up back on the streets next month. And I say I refuse to be homeless here in Texas. So I figured, well, I might as well go back and die in my hometown, New Orleans. And so that's when the fake Darnell Williams perp made a fake picture and trying to, you know, exploit that and falsely try to make like I'm occultic and sold out. You know, I was demonstrating somebody on TikTok throwing up the 666 hand sign. And so he captured that and make it like as if I'm the one who's a sellout and a cultic. I was just showing, the example of what the other person was doing. And so he used that against me and made a fake account called Menace to New Orleans. People already in New Orleans they already know me. So I got this roof over my head. And, the online perps try to talk about Candy's a scammer. And, oh, watch, if she get food stamps, she's still going to be begging for money. You don't know what I'm about to do. I was fucking homeless on the street struggling. Now that I have a roof over my head, something that can last me one meal, I could stretch it out for 4 or 5 days. And I can stretch it out, for a few days. And guess what? I have not, today is Wednesday, I have not spent any money, and I have not asked for any money since Saturday. I have not spent any money since Saturday. Are y'all happy for me? No. Friday was the last time I went grocery shopping. And I've been living off of oatmeal and tacos. Even if it's like a black bean taco with some ranch flavored tuna and put it on flour tortilla. The refried black beans, and mix it with cheese, the mozzarella cheese, and then put some either pulled pork or tuna on it and eat it, or have the oatmeal. Yesterday was the last day of the condensed milk. So today I didn't have the condensed milk, but I drank regular milk. So this morning I ran out of, yesterday I ran out of condensed milk. Today I ran out of the regular milk. Today will be the last day of the beans that I have. And I ran out of the pulled pork. I ran out of this. I ran out of that. I ran out of, so my refrigerator is about to be back empty again. So, I didn't realize that a mini refrigerator can fit 2 rotisserie chickens. 2 whole rotisserie chickens. I didn't know that. But it seemed just so small and so tiny. As I said, I wanted to have some goals to work on more writing and short stories. And I also wanted to work on, practicing certain recipes for a cookbook. I wanted to develop, since I had the toaster oven and also the toaster oven and also the crock pot. I thought I got the smallest, but that's a kind of a big, heavy crock pot. It looked like it will feed 10 to 12. Like if I were to make a soup or something, it looked like it would feed 10 to 12 people. Well, guess what that means? If I got me a 89-cent bag of beans and plus some rice and threw some sausage in there and slow cook it, you want to know how much money how much that could, if I put it, and then after I let it cool off, if I put it in plastic bags and saved it and stacked it up in the freezer, you want to know how much money that could save? But being homeless out cold on the streets, if I carried around food, I would look obvious homeless and get treated with discrimination. The reason why I got wrongfully banned forever for the rest of my life just because you're homeless. Or certain, and I heard that the downtown Pensacola are notorious for being prejudiced of homeless people, no matter what your race is. And I heard that even other white people who were homeless got wrongfully banned from Everman for the rest of their lives too. And like, that is fucked up. Like, what if you end up like me? And I mean, I got a roof over my head now, and I've been praying to God to not let them take this away from me. But as I said, they think that lying on people and destroying their lives is funny. If I thought somebody's life was dull and boring, I wouldn't want to stalk you. I wouldn't want to keep up with your every move if I thought your life was so dull and boring. But why speak hatred at me like you can't stand me, but you keep stalking me and trying to beat me into submission and try to think you want to sex traffic me and force me into Satanism? Satan gotta be really thirsty, because Satan been too good for me all these years. Now all of a sudden, why you're chasing after me now? So, if I could stay in here, I wanted to be able to practice and perfect certain recipes. And even if it's one cookbook, if I can write and publish a cookbook based on crock pot soups, casseroles, and desserts, like toaster oven desserts or even crock pot desserts, if I can learn how to do it. And, as I said, a lot of YouTubers have inspired me so much with, I was fascinated, by the idea of people, cooking things totally from scratch. And, with the little bit of money I have, I wish I could buy me a blender, even though I hate tomatoes, but I wanted to try to experiment to make one of my favorite dishes. It might come out different from what I expected, but one of my favorite dishes from a child was pork and beans and rice. I don't even too much like, baked beans. I ain't too crazy about baked beans, like canned baked beans, but I think in my hometown, New Orleans, they used to have Showboat pork and beans. The Showboat brand of pork and beans. And I would see some pork belly fat or with a little bit of pieces of pork belly fat. And they would be like, the beans would be good, and even though you might have to add some sugar and butter, like some people think it tastes better with brown sugar, like some brown sugar or some regular sugar and butter. And I used to like it with hot dog wieners, but certain sausage I like it with, but certain sausage I don't like it with. But they used to have Van Camp's beanie weenies. I kind of don't like that because it tastes like kind of like pork and beans and Vienna sausage. I used to think Vienna sausage was okay, but like I got a certain age, I don't think I like Vienna sausage and Spam and potted meat and treat and all that. I don't think I like it. I grew up. I don't think I like Vienna sausage. But the food care package that somebody sent me Friday, in person. It was a nice Hispanic man sent me a food care package and also a Bible tract, a gospel tract. And I felt bad because, like the bread I had to throw away because I think it was Saturday or Sunday. I tried to eat some of the bread and I gagged. I gagged on it and couldn't eat it. It was no good. So some of that food I felt bad to have to throw away. Because I couldn't eat it. It went bad. It was bad. So but I was given 2 packs of andouille sausage, a big thing of like these tiny little oranges. I guess they're I don't think they're satsumas. I forgot what kind of small little tiny oranges. Maybe they are satsumas, but there's some kind of tiny little oranges. And some kind of bagged produce, and I don't remember what other produce I have. But yeah, the majority of the food is about gone. My jar of peanut butter is almost gone. Like, I got maybe 1 day worth of peanut butter left. And I'm very low on the coconut oil. I haven't even been consuming the coconut oil. I need to get some more. And yeah, now it's the time that I'm low on a lot of stuff. But as I say, I'm about to get the tax refund tomorrow. So, if I buy clothes, just a couple of more outfits plus, some panties, like underwear, bras, and whatever else. But, it would be so fucked up for me to have to end up back on the streets again. You're attacking my YouTube channel. You're attacking my residence place to live at. You're attacking my ebooks, attacking my TikTok, attacking my blog, attacking all my online activity, and get me destroyed. You attack my jobs, attack social relationships, just attack every damn thing. So, but the online perps work for Satan and think they got the authority to punish you because they think that you're a bad person. You're a very bad person. And I said, I'm not going to listen to somebody that's a satanic sex trafficker trying to tell me that I'm a very bad person, which I know is not true. I don't need a wicked, forget a sinner. If you sin, you can change from that. And it's hard, especially by yourself. That's why you need help with the Holy Spirit. But if you are all out, depraved and reprobate demon, I damn sure don't need you trying to tear me down, telling me I'm a horrible bad person and I did this wrong and that wrong and everything, But if you're trying to get me to become you want to try to get me to do more wrong. So if I'm here, I don't need to ask for help to stay in a hotel room. My 910 in Social Security, unless they raise the prices, but my 910 in Social Security is definitely enough to cover the monthly rent to stay here. At these places, some people look like they stay here, even though it's month to month, but they still they look like they stay here long term. Like, you could tell that they've been staying here for a long time and has made it their home. So I mean, I don't even know. I don't have any money to hire like a detective to hunt down this person. You know, fake Darnell Williams, fake Marcel Thibodeau. What's your real name and who you are? Who are you? Been harassing me probably since 2021. But it seems like he thinks everything is funny and laughs at everything. So as I said, on my Targeted by the Psych World backup channel, on my Targeted by the Psych World backup channel, if you scroll down a few videos from, I have 3 videos that say sex trafficking, gang stalking proof. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. And plus also I would like for y'all to watch the most recent video on the Targeted by the Psych World backup channel as well. So y'all can understand the connection of why and how they wrongfully strike my channel down. They were malicious and strategic with it. And they wanted me to feel all kinds of shame like I did something wrong. But they started first. So, and also, I think, I could be wrong, but I think that the day that this channel got striked, perps kept on aggressively trying to hack into my YouTube channel. They kept on aggressively trying to hack into this channel that night. They kept on trying to hack my YouTube channel. They were saying that somebody nearby was trying to hack into my YouTube channel. Like, so the in-person perps know who I am and know where I'm at. And it's a shame I can't even publicize my my footage on YouTube, or else I would be back homeless on the streets again. But when I went to get the P.O. box, they were perping the fuck out of me at the post office. Not the workers. Well, one of them did. You know, but I eventually was able to get my P.O. box. So I was new here and just got here and trying to bust ass with getting services, getting business done. You know, trying to get the P.O. box, trying to get my taxes done, trying to get my driver's license straightened out, trying to get Social Security switched over, trying to get attempt to try to get food stamps or whatever else. So this place is $540 a month, all bills paid. I didn't have to worry about a deposit. I don't have to worry about a light bill or deposit for that. I didn't have to worry about a water bill or deposit for that. And everything is like $540, one flat fee. But I had to pay like a $25 no, it was a $35 application fee when I first got here, and that was just a one-time thing. But for next month, all I got to worry about is paying $540, in which if I get to stay here, I promise you, I won't be begging or asking for help with the $540 unless they mysteriously did something with my Social Security check. Then I would have to be back on the street. I wouldn't even try to ask y'all for money to stay here because I don't need to. I don't need to because I would, I don't think anything should go wrong. So with that $910 for Social Security, it's supposedly guaranteed that I'll get it next month. So if I get the 910 next month, then I will pay for my 540 by myself. But if they say at the office, well, you can't rent here because somebody called up and said this about you, so we're not gonna let you rent here, then I'll let y'all know these motherfuckers got me back on the streets again. And they'll lie and say Candy wanted to be homeless. But I haven't left out of here in days. I have not left out of here in days. So, you know, I've been able to, since I have this place to stay at, I've been, you know, stretching my money, stretching my food, and everything else, you know, because I'm in a place right now. But the online perps make a false smear campaign that I mismanage my money and that I spend lavish and that I need to learn how to live within my means. I've been trying if you profess to be targeted, you know, you doing the perps bidding and siding with the defending and agreeing with the perps, then you deserve the same outcome of punishment that they do. And you deserve to have your right to be called a targeted individual should be revoked. And you don't deserve to participate in any TI lawsuits or reparations, since you fucking sold out and joined them. Stop crying about being a fucking victim if you go around terrorizing and victimizing other TIs worse than what either one of us been through. The sold out former TIs that became perps, they're the ones who beat you down and drive you to near suicide worse than the regular perps. They work too hard to try to destroy another TI who ain't sold out. But you sold out. They've been trying to make deals with me since the fake COVID, and they've been you know, they've been trying to make deals with me, and I think they made deals with a lot of TIs during that time. And a lot of them were financially struggling, and so they just caved in. And now all of a sudden they think they're on top of the world and think that they're better. They think that they're better. They think they're superior. They think destroying people is funny. As I said, I'm going to say it again. If you are a fake TI perp that took that deal and sold out and you're defending and agreeing with and perping another TI, you shouldn't call yourself one of us. But you make it like I don't deserve to be called targeted or chosen when it's you. You don't have the authority to dictate who's chosen. Why you cuss like a sailor worse than I do? And you don't even have Tourette's. So you should not be allowed to participate in any targeted individual lawsuits. And you should not be allowed to get any targeted individual reparations. If you're a fake TI perp sold out and playing both sides. And regular perps pretending to be persecuted, y'all also should not be allowed to participate in any lawsuits or reparations or get any reparations. But the true big reparations is, you know, that chance to go to heaven when you die. That's the real big fat reparation. The big reparation with a capital R right there. But now that I have this place to live, you know, I can try better to devote more time to the Bible and give more time to God in prayer, Bible reading, worshiping and serving Him when I haven't been lately being so distracted with the gang stalking and being terrorized and dealing with the online abuse and in person as well. So my life being off the streets is going to be much different. So in 2018 and 19, I was suffering in New Orleans. I wasn't even asking for any money online, or I wasn't asking for money online at all. It wasn't until after Alex ran me out of Pensacola in June 2020. That was when I thought it was going to be a short-term temporary thing. But, you know, if I could have just been staying by 25 West Government Street and then showering at UWF campus, that would have been less hotel night to have to ask for. But I'm grateful and glad and thankful and appreciative to finally be in a place right now. And that's what a lot of people say, nobody should have to be homeless. Nobody should have to suffer homelessness or suffering like this. And y'all don't even care about a single disabled female. So I'm very much under attack right now. You know, so and so they say that strike expires like July 11th or August 11th or something like that. I think they say July 11th. But yeah, I'm like deeply hurt, you know, about what happened. But as I said, me coming here, I ought to be able to be comfortable, relaxed, and happy, and enjoying my new place. But no, I'm sitting here super depressed and sad, and at the same time tensed up and scared that by next month, if I had to get kicked out of here. And when I go to the front office to pay rent or do this or do that, they have fake renters that wait till after I come in there, and then they come in there and then start tapping on the table, and I'm like, please don't do that, it hurts my ears. Then they look at me like I'm crazy and then laugh. That's a dead giveaway that you a perp trying to set me up to go off, and I have hypersensitive ears, so I can't ignore it. You need to fucking stop that childish bullshit. That childish, unnecessary, fake bullshit. And you know that they're an abusive, narcissistic perp when they sarcastically over-exaggerate fake laughing and try to call you crazy. Or they pretend like they can't help the tapping. They act like they can't help, pretend like they can't help it. But with my Tourette's condition, they act like I'm supposed to be able to control going off on your ass. It's like they would do stuff to trigger me to have a Tourette's outburst. So that, because with Tourette's, you have like tics, and you also have like the nervous tics, and you also have outbursts as well. Explosive outbursts. And people who don't understand that you have that condition, they'll try to punish you like as if you committed a crime. But, you know, like certain emotions will bring out your Tourette's. And it's like they want to set you up to get, you know, I need to go. I mean, so, but as I said, I want to get away from this system, the idea of employment, working for other people, and going to doctors and stuff. You know, I would rather make my own income, work independently. I would like to be be my own writer, writing on my own terms, or work when I want to. And as I say, you know, I want to be able to publish a cookbook that would specialize in soups, casseroles, and desserts. And you know, soups, casseroles, and desserts, and maybe stews as well. But I gotta get. I mean, I cooked in like soups in the crock pot, but I didn't know you could do other stuff in the crock pot. But the size, I need to. I mean, if I can find like some miniature pie pans or something at the store, you know, that can be small enough to fit into the toaster oven, or, you know, miniature muffin. If I can make some mini muffins or miniature cupcakes and stuff, you know, as time would go on, you know, I would like to do something productive and, you know, put it on my blog, put it on YouTube, instead of just, you know, battling against this fucking gang stalking. But they were the ones who would attack and put a stop to you trying to accomplish things, you know. And so they're desperate enough that when you block them, they'll come create brand new fake accounts to come and harass you even more. And, you know, so they already have smeared my name and slandered me, and all those fake videos are still up. All the harassing and slanderous comments are still on Amazon under my ebooks, so that nobody will support or buy them. I even put put my short stories on my blog and Ko-fi for free. And if you want to donate, you can donate. But the perps try to make like everything good that I try to accomplish is just bullshit. So they don't want me to write, so they lie and say that Candy doesn't even like to write her own short stories. In which I never said I didn't like to write short stories. Y'all don't want me writing. They said Candy only writes a corny ass short story when she needs money. Like other people don't get treated like this. You know, I'm off the streets, haven't been asking for no money. I have a little bit of money now, and still getting taunted and harassed every day about being falsely accused of being a money-hungry scammer. I'm off the streets right now and ain't been asking nobody for nothing. And you're still harassed, and it ain't your business. I don't even know you. You keep making fake anonymous accounts and thinking you're smarter with more common sense. You want to call somebody a scammer, but can't even spell the word scammer? So, it's like you can't, and it's like how you want to call somebody a bad writer, but you're talking shit about people and can't even spell. You the one can't even use basic grammar, punctuation, and spelling. And try to talk about somebody being a poor writer. You don't even know what a poor writer is if it slaps you in the face. But they just want to criticize everything I do. If I can make like a, I don't know if it's possible making like a miniature baby bundt cake. If anybody else do the exact same procedure and make that cake, then everybody would say it came out beautiful. But when it comes to Candy Grand Prix, oh, that shit looks horrible. Take that video down. It'll just look nasty. Or I can do a harmless video, you know, if I do a video showing, oh, you know, being excited and showing a new salad recipe. What they would do is falsely report me for scam and spam or whatever. And then if I go to appeal it, YouTube reject my appeal. And I'm like, what? And then I get a strike on my channel. Like, y'all fucking with me real bad. Real bad. So that's how I know that YouTube will be in on it too. Unless, like, they don't want me to make a fucking income. Or make a living. And they want to, I think that they try to beat TIs into submission and try to force the target to serve the New World Order like they doing. So they try to force you to be a New World Order satanic slave like they are. And then it's like you keep on battling them. I'm not a good fit for the New World Order. That's why I'm targeted. I'm too authentic and too real. So y'all the liars who can't cope. So y'all want to falsely say that Candy's a liar, disloyal. She's not to be trusted. And anything else you can think of. So yeah, like if I try to upload a recipe or something and then they want to falsely accuse me of spam and scam, they try to say, yeah, this is her way to scam for more money. Well, go do that to other YouTubers. They think they got the authority to dictate that I'm not allowed to be a blogger or an author, a YouTuber, or nothing. How many dirty things you do? You want to point out other people's, when you want to say that other people doing this wrong, that wrong, this, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this illegal, you're breaking the law. But then when somebody tell you you're going to hell, who are you to think you're judge and jury to think that you can judge somebody to going to hell? You going to hell too. Well, motherfucker, if I end up selling out like you're doing, which I won't, you try to bully somebody to sell out and you already sold out. That's why I say rich people feel the need to be jealous of a homeless and poor person. So I can't, I mean, I'm hoping that fake Darnell Williams perp was just lying and talking shit and just fucking with me. But he's the type that he really, like, just like he really did call up Cottage Cafe, he didn't even threaten to do it. He just called him up. So he copied off of Star Bricker with that one. But it's really scary that I'm living in this tiny town and the online perps know where I'm at. Yeah, I know that, as I said, by all the stuff that's going on, I can't even enjoy my place. And then I got to be nervous and full of anxiety that all this money was spent, whether it be my own money mixed with plus the donated money, all that combined, all this work and battle and fight that I did to get off the streets and y'all threatened to take it taken away already. I just got here. So, I'm going to declare in Jesus' mighty name that I'm not going to be back on the streets next month. That I'm going to be here again next month. I mean, extend my stay here next month. But, you know, as I said, I'm scared to even try to go and buy, I'm scared to, and me being homeless and being forced to be dependent and needy as a TI, I think that that's one of the reasons what made other professed targets hate me and be more bitter towards me as well. And they look down on me and think that they're better. Even the ones that say that they're saved, Christian, and chosen by God, a lot of y'all be the popular fakes and be mixing New Age and be talking about grand rising and throwing up satanic hand signs. And, you know, y'all be talking about raising your vibrations and chakras. That's not supposed to fit. You don't see chakras and raising vibrations and energy. You don't see that in the King James Version of the Bible. So why y'all profess to be Christian and promoting that stuff? And y'all promoting New Age. I've seen, you know, people from the LGBTQIA community, you know, hardcore new ager, and then saying that you're chosen by God and then mix the Bible. Like, you all kinds of confused. All kinds of freaking confused. And y'all tell me about my sins. Well, I don't have to feel too bad if you're doing all that. But, I'll see y'all later on. Let me get off here.